Welcome in, Aries. My Aries gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. What makes you so beautiful or handsome at this time? What shadow work have you overcome? And where is your heart space, Aries? Let's see what the Egyptian gods have to say about what makes you so beautiful or handsome at this time. Two more, please, for Aries. Two more, please, for Aries. One more, please, for Aries. Okay. Aries. Beautiful. So Aries, according to the Egyptian gods, we have Hathor, which is intelligence. My Aries collective, you guys are very intelligent. I feel like through your shadow work, you have gained so much more knowledge about yourself. You have actually gained a lot of intelligence with the knowledge that you've obtained through your heartbreak, through your struggles, through your trials and tribulations. And I feel like you're using that intelligence to your advantage. And it is showing up. I feel like people are seeing you in a different way. They're seeing how smart you actually are. I feel like people didn't have the proper view of you, Aries, from your past. And I feel like it was because you were still finding yourself. I feel like you were going through a lot of healing. I feel like you were going through a lot of heartbreak. Yeah. And I feel like with Mayat coming out, she is letting us know that for you, Aries, you are somebody who is about truth and fairness. You do have a heart that is as light as a feather. And this is even after all of the deception, the heartbreak, the backstabbing that you've experienced, people that you've loved, friends, family, romantic partners. I feel like you still chose to heal with Selkis here. I feel like you still chose to heal. You still chose to become a better version of yourself, a higher version of yourself, rather than become bitter. And this is what people see about you. Yeah. And now with Sobek energy, you have become one with self, with union and power. You are someone who is completely standing in your power at this time. And again, with all that you've experienced, and I feel like it's been multiple people over a span of 10 years, Aries, where you've experienced this deception, this heartbreak, these broken friendships, these broken relationships. I feel like you still have chosen to take that knowledge, turn it into intelligence. You've gained so much more wisdom. You've taken those experiences and you are now applying them to your life. You are still someone who believes in truth and fairness, no matter how you were treated by others. You still expect to be treated with truth and fairness. You still treat people with truth and fairness. You allow judgment to be called by the Anubis god and Mayat when it's their turn. You don't choose people's judgment. People choose their own. And you have healed over time. You are still continuing to heal. And I feel like because of this, you have gained union with self. You have come into a sacred union with yourself, and you are so much more powerful at this time. That is absolute beautiful energy. Yes. And I feel like you're very skillful at whatever you've learned, at whatever you're doing at this time. What shadows have you overcome? Anger. Yeah. The anger that you had within, you understood, and you have this understanding now, especially with this intelligence, that anger within is a teacher. It is actually not an enemy. You have begun to explore its roots. You don't suppress it. You have learned how to make it benefit you when it's necessary. You've also understood and been able to heal through the illusion of control. You are understanding that surrendering is not weakness. You don't try to control anything or everything around you. You understand that control only brings anxiety. So you allow people to choose who they're going to be, how they're going to act. You surrender to whatever the consequences are of other people's decision. Also, you have released the guilt trap. Release unnecessary guilt. Self blame keeps you chained to cycles of suffering. You are no longer blaming yourself for other people's choices. The way that people chose to treat you was based on their own decisions. This is not something that you need to feel guilty about. You also choosing yourself, you're understanding that you basically are okay to choose self. I feel like Aries, you were somebody who always wanted to be truthful and fair to others, but you never received that from other people. And I feel like people were able to make you feel guilty or guilt you into being there for them, even when they did not deserve your time or effort or energy. So, what is going on in matters of your heart, Aries? Yeah, this is a result of all of the heartbreak that you experienced, Aries. It was a part of this experience that you needed to go through. You needed to go through this in order to be able to face your shadow, those shadow aspects that you have now healed from. That has made you more intelligent, more wise. These are now things that you can use to your advantage and you apply it to your life daily. Yeah. And now this is going to allow you to come into new connections. And because you still choose love, no matter how much you've been heartbroken, Aries, love is the bridge connecting souls. And you're going to be able to have cherishing connections, people who are going to come into your life and actually treat you in the way that you deserve to be treated. Yes, because you are absolutely attractive right now. You are attracting the right people towards you at this time in your life. And it is because of the healing that you have done, Aries. It is because of the shadow work you've been able to overcome and embrace and understand with this intelligence, coming back into union with self, finding your self worth, finding your own power, and trusting yourself again. And because you trust yourself again, you know the connections coming in towards you. You will be able to discern. You will be able to know if these connections will be right for you. You are going to be able to keep yourself most of the time from future heartbreak. It doesn't mean that people will not come in and still have masks on. You will still have to use your intuition and discernment, but you have walked away from people pleasing and situations that will breed heartbreak because you now know how to trust yourself, because you've taken the wisdom and the knowledge you've learned from your healing, from all the deception, from all of the backstabbing, from all of the people who could not treat you equally in the way that you deserve, but also with you finding your own self-worth. Now you are in union with self. Now you expect people to treat you in the way that you deserve. Beautiful energy, Aries. You have a surprise coming at the bottom of the deck you don't see. The universe is going to surprise you with something amazing because they are so proud of you with all the work that you've done on yourself, Aries. The gods support your effort. What else? What's going on for my Aries? Yeah, Aries, you have been a silent strength. A lot of people have not known what you've been up to as you've been healing. You have been very quiet, Aries. But at the bottom of the deck, people are now understanding that you are a complete braveheart. You are somebody who has the heart of a lion. You are very courageous and bold, and you are resilient, and you persevere through anything. People are admiring this about you. So what was the time frame? What time was significant for all of this, Aries, for you? Wow, today, right now. This is the energy that you are in right now, Aries. Beautiful. What else? Other time frames were important to you? So by the end of the year, you're going to see significant changes in your life. It's the right time for you to take action on something, Aries. So if there's something that you've been thinking about, um, working on, it's time for you to go ahead and start. Yeah, something by spring. Beautiful. That's going to be your season 2, Aries. And it's time to let go of the past. Yeah, 44 could be significant. You could be 44. 52 is significant. 38, the number 6, the number 11. Beautiful energy. All right, let me roll the dice for you guys, get you guys some letters. Further connect with my Aries gang. Okay, I have T, F, X, O, the letter L, F again, X. Somebody's in heavy contemplation about you, Aries. Somebody didn't tell the truth to you in the past, the letter P and the letter L again. Okay, let me roll the dice one more time for Aries. And then I get you guys a few numbers before we close this out. Good job, Aries. This is some beautiful energy. This is why people see you as beautiful. They see your growth. They see your strength. They see that you've healed through a lot of heartbreak. L again has P, M, B, T, Z, L, O, P again. Okay, we'll get you some numbers. Keep going, Aries. Okay, I have 33. I have 11. Wow, 311 again. 311 is a synchronicity for somebody, the group. The song Amber is very important to you, Aries. Amber or Love Song, those are the two songs that come to mind when I think of the group 311. The number 33, you could be 33. You could be born on March 11th, November 3rd could be significant. I also have 89 or 98 years you were born or they were born, okay? August or September, born on the 8th or the 9th as well, born on the 11th or the 6th, and the month of June, Aries. You look beautiful, Aries. Good job on your healing. It is showing. People are noticing. You have some amazing things coming towards you, some surprises, but it's beautiful that you are now learning to trust yourself again. You are in union and you're standing in your power because of the healing. You are still somebody that believes in truth and fairness. So you still have a light heart, even after all the heaviness of the deception and backstabbing and hurt that you've experienced. So keep going. You have a beautiful connection coming towards you and you're looking good, Aries. Fire sign gang. Until next time, you guys. Bye.